Start any movement practice slowly and build up gradually. If you are following these videos and find that some of the movements are difficult, adapt them to your needs. It can be normal to experience some post-exercise pain, delayed onset of muscle soreness, particularly if you are new to the exercise, so it's important to consider this when working out alongside your normal daily activities. Remember to listen to your body, take breaks where needed, and pace your workouts.
In this video, I'll be demonstrating a series of exercises aimed at improving the mobility throughout your spine. As with all of the exercises on our channel, it's really important that you make adaptations where you need to. This might mean by making the movements a little bit smaller, perhaps performing the exercises a little bit more slowly, or taking more rest where you need to.
Using your hands, bring one knee up towards your chest. Hold this movement for a few seconds before relaxing the leg back down and changing over to the other side. Now, if you feel able to, bring both knees towards your chest. Once your knees are pulled into your chest, gently rotate them around in a circle, moving in one direction and then perhaps changing to the other, making the circles as big or as small as you feel able to manage. Once your feet are placed back on the floor, gently rotate one knee down towards the mat and then the other. Now allow your feet to come back in line with your hips and gently start by rocking your hips forwards and backwards. Gently pressing your lower spine into the mat and then letting your belly button rise away from you. Try and relax your shoulders and the muscles around your face and jaw whilst you perform this exercise. Now bring your feet closer together and rotate your knees whilst holding them together from side to side. You can choose to progress this exercise by holding your arms out to the side and adding a rotation of the head from side to side whilst your knees move in the opposite direction. Begin the next exercise by having one arm out to the side. Then bring the knee on the same side towards your chest and rotate it towards the opposite side of your body. Hold this position to feel a stretch through your bottom muscles, the side of your back, and perhaps even into around your back of your shoulder. Now repeat over to the other side. Continue this exercise a few more times on each side. If you find the movement I'm demonstrating in this video is a little bit too difficult for you, then perhaps change it by holding underneath your thigh or perhaps not rotating your knee over to the floor as far. With the next exercise, roll yourself onto your side. Bring both arms out in front of you, and with the exhale, bring one arm over the top so that the back of the hand is aiming to reach the floor behind you. Repeat this movement at a pace that suits you and a range that you feel comfortable with. Repeat this exercise on the other side, remembering that before you move, breathe in, and as your arm comes over, breathe out. Try and keep your knees together and try and stop them from rolling over with you. This will give you more of a stretch through your back throughout the exercise. Moving on to our hands and knees. Try and keep your shoulders in line with your wrists and your hips in line with your knees. Returning to the pelvic tilts that we just did on your back, allowing your lower back to round and lift as you draw in your belly button and then sinking your lower back down. Now begin to exaggerate the movement, rounding further up your spine and then lowering to sink between your shoulder blades and arching your lower back. Keep repeating this movement one way and then the other, remembering it's important to keep breathing throughout the movement. Bring your back into the neutral position and then rock your bottom down towards your heels, leaving your hands where they were, so that your arms are stretched out in front of you and your forehead is reaching towards the mat. Hold this position for a few seconds before coming back up into kneeling and repeating the movement again. If you feel able to at the end of the movement, cross one arm over so that the palm of the hand is resting on the back of the other. And then change over so the other hand is resting on top of the other to hold this stretch. Gently bring yourself back up onto your hands and knees, and now start to rotate your hips round in a circle. You should feel yourself putting more weight through your wrists and then taking it away, rotating in one direction and then the other. Now bring yourself onto your tummy, with your forearms resting on the floor and your elbows bent in at your side. Gently bring your chest up towards the ceiling, lifting your head and pressing down into your forearms. If you feel able to progress this exercise, you could push onto your wrists and extend your elbows all the way out so that your back arches up.